Example 3, f of x equals negative quantity of x minus 5 squared plus 4. What do you think, okay, all of these examples have in common? The a is -1, the h is 5, and the k is 4. Yes, they all have the same a, h, and k. We are just trying to help you guys remember what each one of these look like, but a, h, and k are identical, okay? So a is -1, h is 5, and again, k is 4. Now, part A said, okay, well, name this function. The degree is 2, so you guys, it's a quadratic function, okay, quadratic. B is the domain, C is the range. Well, for all quadratic functions, all of them, even without graphing it out, you should know the domain is going to be all reals, okay? And we will start with the parent, and we talked about how you should be able to recall the inputs and output of the parent function. All parent functions, okay? You should be able to recall all parent functions very, very quickly. So 4, 1, 0, 1, 4. That will allow you to say, okay, well, a, h, and k, let's make a transform table. X plus 5, -1y plus 4. So -2 plus 5 is 3. Then we're going to go -1 plus 5 is 4, 5, 6, and 7. 4 times -1 is going to be -4 plus 4 is going to be 0. -1 times 1 is -1 plus 4, that's going to be 3. -1 times 0, 0 plus 4 is 4. And you know this is a quadratic function, so you know it makes a u. So now we're just going to loop back, just like that. So we will have, we will have 2 x-intercepts, okay? Because the y, we have 2 location, 1 y is 0. But it's not asking for us to state the x-intercepts here. So let's plot it out. 3, 0, 4, it's up 3, 5, it's 4. Remember, the hk in a quadratic function is a vertex. So, all right, let's go. It is opening downward because a is negative. And we do have an hk at 5, 4. See? Now, we do need to find the y-intercept, and y-intercept is going to be when x equals to 0. So we are just going to plug in f of 0 equals, and let's see the equation. -0 minus 5 is going to be -5 quantity squared plus 4. -5 squared is going to be 25. 25 times a -1 in the front, that's -25 plus 4. So this is now -21. So 0, -21 is where the y-intercept is. And the range, as you can see, the highest y value is 4. So this is going to go -infinity all the way to +4 inclusive. Now this example and your absolute value function, the range is exactly the same. They are both opening upside down with the maximum value is 4, okay? Now number 4, a, h, and k, same exact thing. It's a cubic function. So cubic function, if you can find the parent function, awesome. And when you guys are doing your homework, why not write the parent function, especially the table, out? And then this allows you to have more practice before an exam. -2 to the third is -8, -1, 0, 1, and 8. Yes, that's how fast you should be able to get the parent. Similarly, we go, oh, okay, well, h is 5, so x plus 5, -1, that's a, times y, plus k is 4. So let's add 5 to all of the x's from the parent. -2 plus 5 is -2 plus 5 is +3. -1 plus 5 is 4, 5, 6, 7, okay? -8 times -1 is 8, 8 plus 4 is 12. And then this is -1 times -1 is 1, plus 4 is 5, 4. 1 times -1 is -1, -1 plus 4 is 3. 8 times -1 is -8, -8 plus 4 is -4. As you can see, I have a y value that's 12. I'm going to make 2 more tick marks up above. So 3 up 12, 4, 2, 4, 5. That's your h and k. This is your, I'm sorry, that's not your h and k. I lie. The h and k is in the middle. This is your h and k. This is your inflection point. 5, 2, 4, 5, 5 up 2, 4. 6 is 3. 7 is now negative 4. Okay. Missed a couple of dots there, y'all. There you go. Okay, so H and K is right in the middle. This is H and K. This is your inflection point. Okay, H, comma, K. 5, comma, 4. Well, for your cubic function, domain and range are both all real numbers. So negative infinity to infinity. The y-intercept, we're going to have to work that out manually. And we talked about this being a cubic function. So let's go and work out the y-intercept manually. Ready? Y-int is when we plug 0 in for x. So negative. Oops. All right. Sorry, my computer was frozen again. So again, y-intercept is when we plug in x, okay, of a value of 0. So negative 0 minus 5 is negative 5 to the third power plus 4. Negative 5 to the third power is a negative 125. Now, negative 125 times a negative in the front, so negative 125 times a negative in the front, that's a positive 125. So now we add 4, that's going to be 129. That's why you guys don't see our graph here touching the y-axis yet, but it will eventually hit the y-axis of 129 later. So 0, 129.